all the other classes.
So you're extended more? Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, challenged.
Challenged? Yeah.
For some people, school's just easy and so they need to be challenged more.
Oh, that's a good answer, yeah. So you do harder work that meets your level.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Do you have to do the LEAP program?
No.
No? How do you get into it?
You apply for it.
You apply for it? Very good. How much homework do you get in the LEAP program? When do you get homework?
We don't finish it in class.
Okay, so if you do your work in class, you generally don't get a lot of homework. Is that right? Yeah, very good. How long does each lesson go for, and then recess and lunch?
Each period goes for 50 minutes, recess goes for 20 minutes, and lunch goes for 40 minutes.
So 50 minutes for each lesson. And how many lessons a day do we have?
6.
6. So recess goes for 20 minutes. So you have 2 lessons, recess,
Yes.
then what happens?
2 lessons.
Another 2 lessons,
And then lunch.
lunch for 40 minutes, is that right? And then another 2 lessons. Okay. Do Year 7 students start a day earlier at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, it really helps a lot.
Yeah. How does it help, Taya?
So during the first day, you get to it helps sorting out your books, and you get to know your teachers a bit more, so you can feel a bit more comfortable coming to school the next day, knowing that you're ready.
No. Do you have fun that day?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's a
good.
bit of an easy day.
Yeah. And you get to know your teachers and everything too. Do you stay with the same group of Year 7 kids for different classes?
No,
You have your
Yeah,
normal
mostly.
classes and then you have your elective classes which you just mixed up with all the other homeworks.
All right, what's a normal class?
Like English, Maths, Humanities, Science, PE and Indonesian.
Yeah. And what's an elective class?
Electives are like food, tech and drama and wood and art and a few others.
Yeah. All right. And so for your normal classes like Maths and English, you're in this class all the time, but you get mixed up with all other kids for your elective classes.
Yeah.
Very good. We've got 4 houses at Monterey. All right. What are they?
There's Glenelg, Mitchell,
Mitchell,
French,
French.
Lonsdale.
and Lonsdale. Okay. And how is it decided where you go?
It's just random, but if you have an older sibling in that house, you go to the same house as them.
Very good. All right. So depending on if you've got an older sibling here or not, you'll go in that house if your older sibling's in it. Otherwise, it's randomly chosen. Rightio. What time do you start and end school?
Start at 8:55
Mhm.
and then finish at 3:20.
How many classes are there in a day?
6.
Yeah. When do you get to do electives?
We do 6 periods of electives per week.
Mm-hmm.
And you get like 3 electives per semester, so you might get wood, art, and what's it called? Textiles in one, and then you'll get music, food, and drama in the other.
So at half year you swap over and you do 3 the first half of the year, and the second half of the year you swap over it. That's good. All right. So you do metal and woodwork or just wood?
Just wood initially.
Just wood. All right. What languages are on offer?
There's Indonesian,
Yeah, Indonesian,
English.
English. That's enough for you. What is the sport program like?
It's pretty good. We have heaps of facilities. Like we have the cricket centre, we have 2 stadiums, we have a pool,
The gym.
we have the gym, we have the cricket oval, the basketball courts, and all the oval,
Tennis courts. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. What happens if you forget your locker key or code? What happens?
Usually maybe Warwick might come out with big bolt cutters and cut it open
You might cut it open. What else?
if you forget.
If you
Oh,
forget.
and you get 2 keys in it, so you have a spare key.
You get a spare key that's kept in my office, don't you? So if you forget, you usually just go to my office and get it. What different types of clubs are there at Monterey?
There's cricket clubs.
There's like, and then there's a chess club in the library.
Chess club, yeah.
So if you want to be interested in those, you can. Or you could
I'm
go.
pretty sure there's
you
kid
can-
debate as well.
Debating club. We have lots of different sporting clubs too associated with Monterey, don't we? Yeah, what are they? Basketball, footy,
Cricket,
hockey, soccer, yeah. And during school, you kids haven't been allowed to play much sport this year, but we do things like what?
Or usually there's like, I think there's a year 7, 8 footy team.
Year 7, 8 footy team.
There's hockey teams, so like you can try if you get picked.
Yep,
You get to go to like an inter-school sport thing.
That's right. So that's in hockey, soccer, tennis,
Footy,
athletics,
athletics and cross country.
netball, swimming, cross country. Any others on this? Shooting,
Golf.
golf. How old do you have to be to participate in clay target shooting?
I think it starts in year 8, so you've probably got to be 13 or 14.
It actually starts in year 7. Year 7s can go. Yep. And do you need a license? Do you know? A shooting license? Take your license.
I'm assuming you do.
You actually don't for clay target shooting, so anyone's welcome to go. We go out to the gun club and you practice your shooting there. So if you've got an interest, all right, and a gun, you can do clay clothing. All right, your uniforms. Just stand up, Olivia. All right. So this is our sport uniform. Okay. Because of COVID, when we've got sport on for the day, we wear our uniform to and from school for the day. But usually, like on a normal year, we only bring it just for PE, and you must have white socks on. The jackets, for if it's cold, you can have the t-shirt or the jacket. All right, that's our sporting uniform. Our other uniform, what do we wear? So in summer, what do we wear?
You're going to have dresses that sit just above your knee and have to touch the floor
Mhm.
when you kneel down.
Yep.
And you've got to have white ankle socks and your school shoes. And then you've got to have your jumper and your blazer
Mm-hmm.
if you're going to and from school.
Yeah, when you're going to and from school, what's that rule about the blazer?
You can have your blazer on without your jumper, but you can't have your jumper on the outside. So if you've got your jumper on, you've got to have your blazer over the top going to and from school.
That's
You can
correct.
also just wear a shirt.
You can just wear a shirt or just wear your summer dress. So you don't have to wear the blazer, but you do have to wear the blazer if you have a jumper on. Oh, it's a bit of a funny rule, that one. In summer, no, sorry, just summer. What about winter? What do we wear?
You wear like pants, the same long sleeve shirt,
Yep.
a tie in winter,
Mm-hmm.
and a blazer.
What about girls?
You can either have the new girls' pants or the skirts.
Yep.
And the long shirts and ties.
And girls wear ties too?
Yeah.
Yep. Year 7 camp. What did you think of it?
Fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
Why? What did you do?
To
Get
get to know
Yeah,
everyone.
meet more people and
Yeah.
get friends and they're new people you don't know from other schools and yeah.
So, was it really scary for starters though?
Yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking because you only knew like kids from the school.
Yep.
But like once you go in like group activities and that, it's really easy to just get along with new people and find interests.
Okay. So, what activities did you do on the camp?
Surfing, snorkeling,
Swimming.
Bowling.
What were the meals like?
pretty good.
Yeah?
Can't remember.
Can't remember. Did you sleep in cabins with friends?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you slept in tents the second night, so
Yep. So one night cabins, girls in cabins one night, and then the next night girls in tents, and vice versa with the boys. Yeah. And you got to choose your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else can you say about the camp?
Yeah, it was just good to get along with all your teachers and that, and just figure out who your friends are and who you can get along with.
Yeah, very good. Now, has anyone else got anything that they wish they'd known when they started year 7? Anyone? Yeah, Bridget.
I used to think like I get lost all the time because it's so big, but on that first day when the year 7s are here by yourself, you get to know the area and you go to the same classrooms most of the time, so you don't get lost.
When you get there on the first day, everyone thinks that you're gonna get lost or forget things or not know where you're going, and people think that there might be not okay to ask questions, but all the teachers want you to ask questions and ask them if you're not sure where you're going or not sure what's happening. They want you to ask what's going on,
Do you get scared or intimidated by the big kids much?
Not really, because they're kind of down the basement, which is good about being up in the wing away from everyone else. It helps you settle in a bit easily.
So year sevens have their own classrooms
Yeah.
where the other kids aren't, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably don't get to see them all the
Too
time,
much,
is that
unless
right?
we have to.
Does anyone else have anything that they'd like to tell any prospective grade 6 students? Emma?
My advice would be to just not be scared.
Yeah?
I was so scared. I remember going to grade 7, and it's just not as scary as you would think.
Yeah.
You won't get lost. You're very well taken care of. It's just you have to chill out for a bit.
Yeah. You just have to get over that initial anxiety, don't you? Yeah. What about transition day? So when you came on the transition day, how was that?
That was really fun.
That would have been quite intimidating for a lot of you though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you get over that? What did you do?
Well, once you start getting into some fun activities for transition day, you start to find people in your class or group that you like hanging out with, and initially that's where a lot of the good friendships start.
Yeah.
Right from the start. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
It's not as scary as it seems, and always ask questions.
Yep. Alright, have we got any more advice? No? Alright, well I think that's really, some really comprehensive answers there. So thank you 7-4. Thank you.